Hello friends and enemies, come with me on day 2 of my trip to Paris. I was so excited because I got tickets to the podium event for women's breaking. Like literally the only reason why I was in Paris, and honestly the only thing that I planned while I was there. After having breakfast at my hostel, I chatted with one of my dorm roommates and we decided to spend the day together until I had to go to the event. We took the metro down to the Concorde area because there was supposed to be some other activities happening around the events. However, I think you could only get in if you had a ticket for one of the events, so we ended up just walking around doing some fit checks against the Valentino store and then walked around to grab a bite to eat for lunch. We ended up at this one brasserie, got some iced coffees, and I taught her the take a sip game, which we played for a bit until our food came, and these two guys from England sat down next to us and we both took a sip. My roommate took one for the team and initiated conversation with them, which ended in all four of us going to another brasserie together, walking along the Seine, and having a little bit of cheeky banter here and there. Honestly, it was kind of a surreal moment because I was like, wow, I'm really wine drunk just walking around the streets of Paris with these two hot guys. We all had some time to kill, so we decided to walk over to the Eiffel Tower to get some pictures, but sadly that was as close as I could get because I was like, ooh, I have an hour until the event starts, so let me start walking over. Which was a good idea because it was like a literal maze with all of the street closures just to get back to Concorde. Plus, it started raining while I was walking there and I was like, oh no, we are getting here as fast as we could. Luckily, I got there with like 10 or 15 minutes to spare, so I couldn't really wander around the grounds before the event, so I made sure I went straight to my seat, and luckily they had a little bit of awning over our heads. I really wanted to go to the podium event for breakdancing because I used to be a breakdancer when I was younger. Obviously, I wasn't Olympian level, but I have such a love for the art and the dancers that when they announced that this was happening at the Paris Olympics, I was like, I gotta go. So I was pretty emotional during the entire event, not just because of the B-girls, but because of all the performances in between the events. After the event, I took the metro back to my hostel and unwittingly ended up climbing up the stairs in the deepest metro station in Paris before grabbing a meh dinner by my hostel. Like and follow for day 3.